This is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. I'm already chuckling a little bit. The little potty mouther cost himself 30 days for every F-bomb that he dropped in this video. So I don't want to hesitate. I'm going to dive into the video. But what I'm saying is, and I was talking to my wife about this, words are like broken eggs. Once you say them, you cannot unsay them. You cannot retract them. Even though people always go and they say what's on their mind, and then with public opinion and public pressure, they come back and say, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't want to say that. No, you said what you said. Now stand on it. Because in the end of the video, you're going to see he start thinking about some of his actions and the little tears start flowing. And his lawyer, oh my goodness, you're going to watch the video. But nevertheless, this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Like, comment, subscribe, as we're going to be coming to you with more videos in the future. And once again, we will see you in the next video.
Mr. Rice, you're before the court for a petition for revocation of probation. You entered a plea or were convicted of the offense of battery, family violence on the 22nd day of November, 2022. You were sentenced to 12 months on probation. You have 8 months and 3 days remaining on probation. Your sentence was not told. You're before this court for a violation of criminal law. It's alleged that you committed the new offense of burglary with intent to commit a felony and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on or about November 26, 2022 in Clayton County, Georgia. You also are alleged to have committed the new offense of battery, family violence, and theft by taking on or about November 25th of 2022 in Clayton County, Georgia. You failed to comply with counseling. You were supposed to take a certified family violence intervention program class, and you have not shown proof of doing that. You failed to complete community service. You've shown no proof of having taken the 40 hours of community service, and you failed to pay. Ms. Hahn, what do you have on behalf of your client? I believe you've stated that he wishes to stipulate to the technicals and agree to the punishment in this case.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Mr. Gregory Bryant Rice is stipulating to the technicals, and he is wanting to hear the probation recommendation in this case. Mr. Cash.
Yes, ma'am. The recommendation, Judge, was 4 months to serve, give credit for time served, and close the current case.
What was that, Mr.?
Mr. Cash, can you repeat your recommendation, please?
Yes, ma'am. 4 months to serve.
Okay.
Give credit for the time that you've already been in custody, and close the current case.
Thank you.
So I have a question. Was the victim the same in both of the battery cases?
I am not sure, Your Honor.
Mr. Rice, how old are you, sir?
25.
Did you plan to spend the rest of your life in jail, sir? Don't tell me the specifics of anything, but was this in your life's plan?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't my life's plan. I actually was my plan last time I was in here was to get out and do the right thing and at least try. But you know, situations happen sometimes. So this time I'm just gonna deal with whatever situation, whatever consequences that I have, and when I get out this time, I don't plan on getting in any trouble with the law or anything like that.
Mr. Rice, let me tell you something, and I'm pretty much going to tell you why you're in the situation you're in. You said situations happen, like you walked into something and caught a cold. There was virus in the air, and you just happened to walk into that situation, and oh, you caught a cold. But situations happen because you make certain choices, and so when you make those choices, whether you know the consequences or not, you know there will be a consequence. So knowing that you were already before me on probation, knowing that I had ordered you to take some classes, knowing that you were to stay away from certain individuals, knowing all of the requirements that I gave you, the situation just didn't happen. You made certain choices. And it's when our life starts to change for the better, when we start to realize that we really control what happens to us. There might be adverse situations around us, but we can make the choice to do one thing or the other thing. And when you make better choices, your outcomes are better. So don't ever say, well, like I hate when people say, well, I caught a charge. No, you didn't catch a charge like it's a football flying through the air or like it's a virus in a room. You made certain choices that resulted in you catching that charge. And so at 25 years of age, you got to do some deep thinking, sir. Use these 4 months over the next 4 months, because you're going to have to deal with some stuff in the Superior Court, but use these 4 months to start thinking about what your life looks like now and what you want it to look like. And what are some of the bad choices that you have made versus different choices you could have made? Look at those situations and say, where did I make a bad choice in this case? And what would have been the better choice to make? Because once you start choosing the better choice, your life works out better. We got to stop getting into the situation of we thinking stuff is happening to us. You make stuff happen to you, but based on the choices that you have, even if your circumstances are bad, there's always a better choice and a worse choice. You got me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm not saying that you don't come from a situation where it's not the best, but what I'm saying to you is in the optionals, the options that exist for you, you have the option to take the better path as opposed to the worst path, to think about what's going to happen if I do this. We clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I just want you to be mindful of that. So, Ms. Hahn, anything else on behalf of your client? Because I mean, 4 months, the only reason that 4 months sounds reasonable to me is because I realized that he's dealing with some stuff upstairs and he's probably not going to get out anytime soon. But otherwise, that would bother me. Otherwise, I might revoke the entire remaining, 9 months?
Still, I have a bond.
Sir, hold on, 8 months, I'm sorry. Hold on, yes, yes, sir.
I have a bond. They gave me a bond yesterday, so I plan on bonding out.
Well, it don't matter because you about to spend 4 months for me. So that bond is not going to affect my revocation.
8 months.
I'm revoking 4 right now, but 8 months is really what seems reasonable to me. Because you ain't listened to anything I said.
I did.
Don't tell me, because I don't want you to mess up your case upstairs. Now let me tell you something. Let me be real clear. So you got 2 sets of victims on these cases, or it's the same victim. I don't know. I don't know who the victims are, but you got an ag assault, you got 2 batteries. The very wrong thing for you to do is to have contact with any of those persons listed on any of those cases. The very wrong thing, because that really will push me, because you got to come back and see me for the battery. So you got this battery, but you got to come back and see me for the new battery that you just been arrested on. So this not your last.
They told me it was a felony battery.
Oh, well, then you don't have to come back and see me. It's going to go upstairs, but they're going to look at what I'm doing on this case, and they're going to look at whether it's the same. Are you listening to me, Mr. Rice? Whether it's the same stuff. So you might not come back to me for the next battery. It's going to go upstairs, but that's not a good thing, Mr. Rice. Let me just tell you, you better hope you don't get Judge Aaron Mason. You just better hope you don't get Judge Aaron Mason. Because if you get Judge Aaron Mason, he's going to give you every day you can serve. Every day that they allow you to serve on that case, you're going to get it all. We clear? We clear? So the fact that your battery is going upstairs is not a good thing. Now, the other judges up there are tough, but Judge Mason, you don't want that. I'm just saying, at 25 years old, you made some choices that are going to affect your ability to have a rest of your life. You have kids?
Anything or not.
Your Honor, Your Honor, you
No.
done?
I ain't done with him. He can pop off. He ain't going nowhere. So he can pop off, but he's still in jail. I'm free. So you got any children, sir?
No,
Huh?
no,
I can't hear you.
said no.
Okay, good. Because I don't want nobody to miss you. Because you're making the kind of choices where you ain't going to get out no time soon. All right. So I'm going to revoke your 4 months. Upon service of the 4 months, this case will be suspended. The remaining time will be suspended so that you can have no contact with the victim in this case. If you were to have contact with the victim in this case, then you'll be brought back. The case will be reopened and you'll serve the remainder of that time. Do you understand? You understand me, sir?
Can I talk to my attorney real quick, please?
Okay, but it's not going to change my recommendation. I'm giving you these 4 months, but you can talk to her. I'll put you in a breakout room with her.
Yes.
Thank you.
Because it seems like you two.
Hey!
Oh, not the spicy language. Mr. Wright, you going to make me add another month. What you ain't going to do is have the spicy language.
All right, and I just went back.
No, sir. That we're not doing that.
Have a seat.
Twisted up if you.
Have a seat.
But every time you pop off with an F word, I'm gonna add pop off with an M word, another month. We clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Hahn. And don't be yelling and fussing at her either, because she didn't get you in this position. You did. Miss Hahn, I'm in breakout room number 3.
Your Honor, we're ready on Mr. Rice again.
All right, so Mr. Rice, I'm going to accept your stipulation to the technicals only. I'll revoke 4 months. You'll do that day for day. And after the service of 4 months in the Clayton County Jail, your case will be suspended. And you're not to have any contact with the victim in this case. If you have contact, then your case will be brought back and you'll spend the remaining time in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Your Honor,
Yes.
we're also asking 2 things. One is that he get credit since the date of lockup on the probation violation. The other thing is that Mr. Rice wanted to apologize to you directly for his language and behavior.
All right, Mr. Rice, I'll hear that apology now.
I apologize, Your Honor, for my I apologize for my behavior and the way I was speaking to you, and I apologize. And that's all
All right.
I'm gonna say. I apologize.
All right, Mr. Rice, I'll give you credit since the date of lockup. 1 second.
You good, big dog? Knock this time out, man. You good. Stay on straight and narrow when you get out of here.
Yep.
Now let this be the determination of the rest of your life, bro. For real.
All right. So, Mr. Rice, you're going to go back with the sheriff's office. I did give you credit since lockup. All right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so thank you for all who sat through this video. Like I said, his lawyer, Ms. Hahn, her mouth was wide open. She just couldn't believe it. And one thing I like about Miss Hayward, she don't get rattled. She don't get emotional. She don't really raise a tone like that. She just be like, you play stupid games, you're going to win this stupid prize. And that's exactly what happened in this case. But nevertheless, tell me how you feel. We are on the road to 10,000, so don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. YouTube lately are not sharing my videos. The videos are not being shared. So don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You can support the channel through Cash App or Super Chat.